This is the start of step number 4 on page 13. So now we're going to try to test the basic pricing procedure. From here, we'll go logistics. I'm just going to click here to clean up the menu. So we'll go logistics, sales and distribution, then sales, order, create, which brings us to this screen. The order type is going to be OR. The sales organization is going to be your number, then FS. DI is the distribution channel, SB is the division, and then we'll click the green check mark to move through to the next screen. From here we have to define the sold to party. So if we click on the search button there, we should be able to search that in right here. So that'll be our customer or our unique number. And then we're going to click on the health club. From here, the PO number, we're going to type in HHC1, then your number. Down here in the material field, click the little search button beside it. Make sure that you are on material by material group is the one we're looking for. So you'll need to use the arrows to get to material by material group. Once you see that tab, in here you'll click the drop down and we'll click sales. Next, we have to search for the material description. You're going to type your own number, then the star or asterisk key. Click that. And we're going to use the energy B bars, so double click that. For order quantity, we're going to have 10 in this order. And then we can click the green enter button. Once you do that, you should see the rest of this stuff come up. So it populates the address and the ship to party. Also updates the value. So for here, we're going to take a bit of a deeper look at that. So scroll down. If you don't see the buttons down here, make sure you scroll down depending on how big your window is. Click on this square to highlight the first line, and then you'll click this button for the item conditions. This is just going to show us the item conditions here and gives us a description of the how everything's coming together. At this point, you should screenshot your assignment so far, save it, and then put it in the folder in Dropbox or email me. So once you have sent that screenshot, we're actually going to open a new session. So keep this session open. We're going to open a new session. Remember, you can have more than one session running at the same time. So to do that, we'll go System, Create Session, and now note that I have 2 different sessions of SAP running. I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. Oops. Make that a little bit smaller so you can see that I have 2 sessions running at the same time. In this new session, I'm going to go Logistics, Sales and Distribution, Master Data, Conditions, select using condition type, display, and that will bring up this screen here. In here, everybody is going to type in PR00. So this is not your unique number. Everybody's going to type in PR00 and click the green enter button. This next menu, we have to click material with release status, and then we'll click the green arrow to move forward, or sorry, green check mark to move forward, which brings us to this screen. Your sales organization should be your number FS, distribution channel is DI, material, we are going to use your number, then F110, and then we can click on this button up here, the execute button, and that should bring you to this line. We're just looking at this for now. We don't actually need to make any changes. Then we can just click back. Whoops. Yes, click back to this easy screen. We should still have the two sessions open. So we have this one as well as the original one that we had open. So we're going to switch back to this other session right now. So this is the first one that we had open initially. The other session is at the SAP Easy menu, but we're going to go back to the first one that we had open. So if we click this line up here, I'm just going to roll this up, or you can use these arrow keys up here. We're going to click on this button beside the first line to highlight the first line. So it should be PR00. Then we're going to click on the condition record icon right here, so this button at the bottom. That'll bring us to this screen, and we're just going to take a look. The amount is $295, so $295 per case. Just taking a look, we're not going to edit anything just yet, so we'll go back, make sure we're on this screen still, and we can click on the analysis to see how everything comes together. We're not actually going to do anything in here. This just gives us an idea of all of the conditions and discounts and minimum price and costs that go into it. Then we can just go back. So down here, we're going to use the arrow keys to go down. The first blank line in this cell, so the third cell over, well, I guess the second cell, under CNTY. In here, we're going to type the condition number, which is PB00, and that's PB00 for everybody. And then the amount is $305, so $305. So if we wanted to change the price to $305 per case, for example, that's how we would do it. So the manual case is, or the manual price change is $305. Click on the arrow, and that has manually done an override to that much. Also change the profit. That's our profit on the bottom because we updated that. And that is the end of number 4.